everyone, I'm Niels and welcome to my show. I just got done running and as you can see I have contacts in, which is really exciting, which is a story in itself. But I just got done running and then walking the dog, and during the walk there was this cat that was following us, and it followed for like a half a mile, and finally I was like, alright, let's check it out. Maya, my dog, had been like looking behind me like, what is that? Why is it following us? Why is there a spy? And so I let her go up and sniff, and I'm thinking the cat's just gonna run away as soon as the dog. No, it stayed right there and let my dog smell it, and then it started cuddling up against the dog. I'm like, I should have, like, I'm thinking of it now, and I should have been thinking, oh, you probably have worms or fleas or ear mites or something. I shouldn't have let the cat do it. But I'm one of those people that if I see an animal, I'm going to pet it and love on it before I see a person even say hi. So I kind of pet the cat. I shouldn't have done it because it was soft. It was so nice. I started purring and I was like, oh. So I picked it up and I carried it as I walked my dog, who was very jealous. And I like did my big circle, and when I got back I said, like, where I had seen the cat and it had followed, I set it down and just kept walking as fast as I could, which was really hard because I love animals. So that has been my exciting morning. It's a cat morning because now my cats are fighting. We have 2 random boxes because we get in packages for Christmas and the holidays, and they're there and the cats have claimed them. One is called Fort Kick-Ass from Archer, and the other one's like a tangerine one because I don't know. So both the cats have claimed their boxes individually. And then I have to get my cat's stitches out this morning. So it's a cat day. It's just a cat day. And I'm warm. Like, you're gonna probably see me stripping and looking terrible right now because I'm very warm. It's cold outside. It's sad. I think it feels like 14 degrees. And I was being good because I wanted to keep running and keep working out like I've been trying to. Because it's a lot of work. Updates. So I did my final. I did my head to toe final. I got 90% on, which I'm very happy about. I don't usually freeze up, but I feel like leading up to it I didn't want to study anymore because I felt if I studied anymore it was going to be too much. So I stopped studying, and the day before I just played Monopoly with my family and my friends. Caturday. See, it's a cat day. Cat day, cat day, cat day. Go down. So yeah, I went and I played Monopoly. I didn't study, and then the day of it I just reviewed everything really quick, and I got ready to do the head to toe on my partner, and I just kind of had one of those, crap, this is happening. Like a couple of breaths, I'm like, it's still happening. My cat's being I'm sorry, I'm just so distracted. Just so much stuff has happened. I've been on hiatus, so it's okay. Alright, so yeah, I went there and I just froze up for a second. Then I was like, okay, started hitting my points, and I forgot stupid stuff. I forgot to say I washed my hands. I think I said it in my head, or I mumbled it and she didn't hear me, but I was like, fine, whatever. And I forgot how to say supraclavicular for the lymph nodes down like here. So I was mad about that one. I forgot to do range of motion on the knee. I forgot just silly stuff, small stuff, but it was 100 points altogether, and everything was like, it was 100 points, and if you got between like this many points and this many points, it equaled like 40 total, because the final was only worth 50 points. It was weird how they broke it down, but it made sense after you looked at it. So I got 90%. I was happy, so that was like 45 points. I have to get like 18 more points to be considered passing, and I have a 25-point project and 25-point quiz, which I'm gonna rock. So I'm like, yay, I completely passed this. Hopefully I'll get that wonderful letter saying I'm back in, because I am so tired of waiting. Oh my gosh. So yeah, since that's done, I'm gonna start doing more recordings. I am going to put up another Let's Play, and I'm hoping to get my intro and outro video done. I was actually very fortunate. Someone I was talking to on Reddit responded back after I viewed theirs, and I reviewed, like, I looked at their Let's Play because they hadn't had many views, and I feel that, you know, the little ones who aren't even noticed should at least try to notice the little ones that aren't noticed, because I feel that it's its own separate, like, sub-community. You have, like, the big names for Let's Play, and then you have the ones who are just starting out, maybe just doing it for fun like me, or who really want to make it their career and make it something that they'll do forever. So I thought, well, I'll go on Reddit, I'll look at where people are promoting, and I'll just, like, pick a couple. You know, if they look interesting, you know, because I genuinely want to be interested. And I can't remember the two that, like, shot out at me and I looked at. I don't want to say their names, I don't think that's appropriate. But I am so grateful I looked at theirs, because I was entertained and I learned from it as well. One of them, can't remember who it was. No, there was three. There was three, and 3 people responded back, and I was super excited. I was like, strangers, yay! One of them, overall, it wasn't good, and I was honest. I'm very honest when it comes to that kind of thing, and I just said, you know, maybe I would like to see where your voice goes, because when you're new to the camera, it's different. It's like public speaking. You're really shy and timid at first because you don't have your own personal style and your own personal voice. And that changes after so long too. So that one wasn't very good, and I was honest, and they thanked me for my input. And then there's 2 other ones. One was a British lad who, I don't know what it was, but I just liked watching or listening to him talk, and he just talked so much, but it was during the boring parts of the play, and I don't even know what he was talking about. It's just like, maybe because you're British and I'm American, I just want to listen to your voice, because Americans, I think, tend to like to hear foreign voices. We find it sexually appealing, we find it interesting, we find it exotic, and studies have shown we trust people who are foreign more than individuals who are from our country, which is silly. The other one, I remember his name, and if you're watching, I was very happy because he responded on several videos. I was very grateful for that. I wasn't expecting that type of response, and that was so kind of him to take his time to do that. And thank you so much. You know who you are, and I'm very grateful. Thank you. And I hope to watch more of his videos. I just love the idea of, I want to say connecting, because I don't think there's a connection, because I don't know how you would verbalize that, but being on common ground and seeing someone who has a similar goal and possibly doing something later with them if that opportunity arises, or if, you know, just spotting ideas back and forth. So I feel like there's that opportunity there, and I'm excited. I'm so grateful to have a complete stranger like notice me. That's pretty exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. So in honor of that, next week I will be putting up another shot of my South Park Let's Play. Hopefully it'll have an intro video of just like what I'm trying to accomplish. I already put up my profile art, which is like a video game controller with this really cute look. That's just the prototype for right now. It'll probably change as I go along. And so all that stuff's been going on. I have been conversing with a couple of people, and we're thinking about doing, it's silly, but like a pajama party, and with gaming, and just I'll video edit and just be like a fun party, let's all hang out kind of thing. You can put it on the background or whatever. I'm not sure. I have so many ideas. It's just, it's crazy. But it's going to be, I'll say well no, I won't say who it is, because I don't think, but I like their names, so oh, what the heck, they probably won't see this. I'm not going to say the numbers. Sweetie Pie, Chalupa, and Runic Knight, and myself. I think we'll all probably hang out and do like a video, if it's okay with them. This is my formal asking of them. And if not, no big deal. But I think that'd be just kind of fun, even for us, even for like the family to see, because they're all in my family, because I have no friends. I have a big family. Outside of that, let's see. Another fun story. I was at the college yesterday, and in every college, from what I have seen, there's what I call the nerd pit. Some people call it the nerd club, some people call it the gaming room. I call it the nerd pit because you will always find it. There's always that group of kids, or young adults, or even old creepy adults who are there, who are into video games, magic, anime, Japanese culture, and art, and some like extreme music. And you always have that conglomeration. As long as I've been going to college, every year I see it. I see the group. I see the people. And it changes over the years too. Like you always have like the staple stereotypes. You have the tiny cute girl that everybody's scared to ask out. You have the older guy who's like re-entering college and who's very friendly but kind of wants to maybe start a family, maybe that 18-year-old of his block. You have the creepy man whore. You have the nice man whore. You have about 6 girls who screech over everything that you have in common, which I don't know why, but I love fangirls. So that was cool. So my experience there as I entered into my nerd pit was very welcoming. Such wonderful people. Like, I don't care where you're at. They're your best friends as soon as you start talking to them. Got along swimmingly as I thought I would. And I sit down and start talking with one of the gentlemen there. And I figure out who he is. He's a bit of a flirt. And then one of his friends showed up. And I had been talking with the first gentleman for a couple of hours. This other guy shows up and he's very nice as well, very flirtatious. And like not even an hour talking to this guy, I thought I am so not prepared for relationships or anything like that. And the aspect of I have not been asked out in years, that when he like was talking to me, and even when the other guy, I had no idea. I had no idea. I don't know. I thought he was just being nice and showing me how his magic cards work. So I sitting there, and then he finally starts like, "So, what are you doing next week?" "Nothing. I'm going to school. I'm going to school on Wednesdays. That's what I do." He's like, "Yeah, but what about after?" I don't know. He's like, "Well, would you like to go out and maybe get something to eat or go, you know, hang out for a couple hours?" And I just like had this look at, what? Here? Like, what, you know, I can come back? And it's like, no. And I just had this realization. Oh, a day. I don't know how to respond to that. I was really flabbergasted. It was flattering, but then I later learned, because I asked my brother, who visits this place very often, he's like, "Yeah, that guy hits on every cute face." I was like, oh, self-esteem was just hit. And then he said the same about the first gentleman that was flirting with me, who later admitted that he wanted to. So it was interesting. It was funny to me. After I sat back, I'm like, I didn't even see it coming. I'm so naive to that kind of thing, and it's so sad. But yeah, I don't know. It was surprising to me that anyone would even bother. I don't find myself that attractive. I don't need a bag over my face, but I know I'm not that good looking. And please, no, don't like think I'm trying to look fishing for compliments here. It's just like one of those, what the heck. But I recovered. I explained to them, you know, thank you but no. And yeah, that's been a lot of exciting stuff going on. It's Cat Day, got hit on, did finals, gonna have some Let's Play up again, and gonna be working on stuff, and I'm so grateful for everyone who watches, who probably doesn't want to watch now. Alright, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the ones who you know who you are, for commenting on my videos, giving me some insight, helping me learn from you. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your cats if you have them. Acknowledge if people hit on you, and don't be an airhead like me and not know. And I will talk to you guys again later. Alright, bye!